When I was in the K-8 coding classes that I taught, there were kids who really wanted to make games. There were some kids who really wanted to make stories. There were others who wanted to make music or art and animation. Like having those different genres as ways to express oneself or explore one's interests, it was a huge part of what I tried to focus on in the classroom and in the curriculum that I developed in professional development, et cetera.
And to be honest, like that's the thing I've been really, that really encourages me about the current state of CS education is that I do think that the tendency has been to, I'm not going to teach you like the AP CS curriculum and force you to learn how to, write Pascal or Python or whatever it is. It's been about highlighting the ways in which coding can be used in creative domains and lots of different creative domains, from video games to robotics to music to art to.
Yeah, it's been nice. Like when I was in high school, it was the very first year, my junior year, that they offered AP CS, and it was when it was C++, and until that I had nothing. So to see that kindergarteners now have an option in some districts from kindergarten all the way through 12th grade, so for 13 years, they can explore different platforms, different languages, etc. When they get into high school, they could go into app development, game development. They could do like CS discoveries, AP CS, all sorts of different ideas. It's nice having many different pathways for people to explore. And I think, like going back to the equity discussion, like to be clear, I'm definitely an advocate for representation, etc. But I also am like cautious with like the colonization side of things. But the fact that we have these different paths for people to take, like I want to make something that's fun versus I want to make something that helps people. The fact that those two different branches might exist within the same class or in different classes, I think is fantastic.
It is really fantastic. Yeah, I completely agree. And it's unfortunate that you had to learn C++ as your first language. That's a separate conversation.
This excerpt of the CSK8 podcast was from episode 189, which is titled Computational Literacies with Michael Horn. You can listen to this episode as well as hundreds more by simply searching for the CSK8 podcast on your favorite podcast app.